All right, Wrestleheads, here we are. We are now live after SummerSlam.
We ain't live.
Post shows in full effect.
We ain't live.
I gotta tell you, man, what a show. I mean, right off the bat, you had 6 hours of action tonight. You know, some of the outcomes can definitely be questioned. Dude, half my voice is gone. I just gotta tell you, it was one heck of a show. It was the biggest part of the summer from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Lord knows WWE fills up that stadium more than the Nets do. You know, we already said that shit, you know, yesterday on the pre-show. And I don't know about you guys out there on Instagram, you guys out on YouTube, but I want to say what we had, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 total matches. I'd say probably 2 of them made the night. The rest of them we could have dealt out.
Fuck you.
Like, it's the shit though, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I'll start it from the beginning. We can just get this thing rolling. It started off with a 2-hour pre-show. They featured 3 matches. You know, and all 3 of these matches, I mean, with the exception of the 6-man tag.
2 of them should have been on the main card.
2 title matches should have been on the main card, especially with some of the outcomes that came across on the main card, as we'll get to in a minute. Starts off with the 6-man tag, The Miz and his entourage against the Hardy Boys and Jason Jordan, Kurt Angle's black son.
Why he gonna be his son?
He's gotta be his black son, bro. You know. Anyways, so they had a decent match. Miz and them pick up the victory. You know what I mean? It wasn't much to say there. They wrestled basically with a whole bunch of empty seats.
Yeah.
I don't think the Miz personally deserves that this far in his career.
It looked like the undercard of a main boxing pay-per-view match. Like, no one in the stands. They made the IC belt look like shit. They made the Miz look like shit. It's just, man, they're treating the IC belt like shit right now.
They really are. I'll give you that. The Intercontinental belt's supposed to be so much more important than what it is. And they totally didn't show it. It was a 6-man tag, had nothing to do with the belt. It was bullshit. So, anyway, second match was the 205 rematch for the Cruiserweight Championship. Tozawa defending against Neville. And Neville came out in all white looking like Lex Luthor when he was the narcissist. And basically, long story short, he got his belt back. Everything's right in the world in the Cruiserweight division.
The king of the Cruiserweight.
Neville is the Cruiserweight champion again. Thank goodness. And then, if you like Elias Sampson singing, he sung for about 15, 20 fucking minutes. He sung 2 songs.
They said he was over.
They had,
over with the crowd.
The crowd was alright with it. I thought he was going to wrestle or do something, but he just really went out there to sing. So. This is what happens when you have a 2-hour pre-show.
Yeah.
You gotta gotta walk with Elias.
Yeah, motherfucker was out there walking with his ass.
You know Jeff Jarrett though.
Oh, don't even get started with that shit. Jeff Jarrett with the Road Dogg actually doing the vocals in the back.
With my baby tonight.
Yeah.
Spend my day working out. You know that son of a bitch is still singing that shit
That
at
motherfucker
bars.
Motherfucker was out there with Kurt Angle's baby tonight.
That motherfucker Jeff Jarrett still singing that song at bars. I'm like, he just don't stop.
Hey, if Snoke is still doing Informer, anything's possible. Shit. So anyway, third match of the pre-show, SummerSlam. The Usos challenging the New Day.
Hell of a damn match too.
They always wrestle a great match. I mean, can you picture one time where you've said the Usos versus the New Day has let you down?
Nope.
They have a great fucking match every time they wrestle. And I really want to bring some special attention tonight to Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods wrestled his ass off. I mean, it was just like when he was smashing Paige in that fucking video.
Jesus fucking.
Oh, you know that shit was coming out. He wrestled a dandy tonight. He did. He wrestled a damn good match tonight. And they showed up and showed out, but it wasn't enough. That Uso Penitentiary shit is real. And I'm going to tell you something. Them motherfuckers, they too goddamn good. The way it went with 2 beating up 3, them taking the belts out, man, that's it, bro. And that was real good, true tag team wrestling. Yeah. It just didn't get no better than that. You know what I mean?
Uso Penitentiary.
Just a shame that it was part of the undercard, but I think that WWE did that because they wanted a great match on the undercard. You know, that's the only reason why I think they were on there. And plus, they already wrestled on
They
Tuesday.
just wrestled on Tuesday.
Yeah,
It
so,
took
you
a
know.
different variation. But yeah, they had a damn good match. Shit went over good. You know what I mean? And that was it for the pre-show. And they went ahead and started the main show, the main card. Opening match was John Cena versus Baron Corbin. And Instagram, you guys was with us last night. We had a lot of predictions for this match. We knew the parameters of this match. I think we was all in agreement as a community that Baron Corbin needed to win this match. Baron Corbin needed to get the goddamn pin. Cena did not need this shit. They had just fucked him out of the briefcase on Tuesday. And guess what? They fucked him even harder tonight.
There ain't nothing to fucking say. Like, shit, I told you what the fuck was gonna happen. I said it last night. Like, you know Baron Corbin's getting fucked.
Yeah.
He got fucked, and it's sad because that dude was on his way up, and they just said, you know what? In 1 week, you're gonna lose the briefcase. You're gonna take the fall to gender. Then you're gonna go to SummerSlam and get your ass kicked by John Cena. Which this does nothing for John Cena.
Not a damn thing. Not a motherfucking thing. Nothing.
Mr. Part-Time himself wanted to talk shit about The Rock. That he's the new motherfucking part-time. See, he just wanted that deal. See, he just don't like it because he was a hypocrite for all them fucking years. Talking shit about The Rock, talking shit about Brock Lesnar, talking shit about anybody else coming up in there. And then, now he's pulling that shit.
And you can tell that Cena really don't, I mean...
It's not in him no more.
It's not the same focus no more. He's joking around out there, you know, humiliating Baron Corbin and all this shit. And it just, I hate to see Baron Corbin go out like that. I really did. That shit sucked. It sucked bad, you know. And that's what I was telling you guys earlier. And by the way, Jose's behind the camera today, kicking ass behind the camera.
AKA the mailman.
Yep. So basically,
where the fuck my check?
At the beginning of this week, I said on Monday, I said fucking Nakamura was going to win. I said Corbin was going to cash in. I said Corbin was going prime time. None of that shit happened. None of it.
Now the only question, yeah, they killed him, but is he being buried or is he cremated?
No.
That's the only question.
No, here's the question. Is he going to be one of the superstars that get shifted back to NXT?
Who?
Corbin.
Baron Corbin.
No, because
what's left for him on SmackDown?
I don't see that.
He'll just be a mid
Because
carder.
it's gonna be hard because they want to interchange people, and I think the people that they not using, Dolph Ziggler, Ty Dillinger,
Dolph Ziggler, aka Colonel Sanders tonight.
No, that was Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels got
no, Dolph Ziggler was
no, but Shawn Michaels came out like a buffoon.
That's
was
because
dancing and shit.
That's because they was filming that shit.
Paid him in chicken.
You know, he's sitting there popping his ass for some fucking chicken.
I can't believe he did that.
His 52-year-old ass out there fucking all white, shaved, the fucking diet to be goddamn Colonel motherfucking Sanders, boy.
That was embarrassing.
Goddamn KFC is pimping their asses.
Well, I'll tell you.
Yeah, wrestling clips, I'm surprised. I'm glad no motherfucking dead man, he didn't need to be there. Stay retired. Come there, enjoy the show in the background. There ain't no reason for him to...
Wrestling clips, 123 says no Undertaker. No. Everyone thought the Undertaker was going to show up because there was photos.
There was no reason for him to be there in a performance. The way he ended that shit with Roman Reigns, that's it, dude. There's no reason for him to come back out again. You know what I mean? So anyway, let's just keep on.
Keeping it flowing.
We'll flow through this. A lot of belts changed hands, a lot of belts stayed home. Well, one of the belts that changed hands was the next match, Natalya versus Naomi. You know, they wrestled a good match. There was no cash in by Carmella. Natalya flat out tapped her out and beat her and took her belt. And that, I mean, shit. That's pretty much the match right there.
And you see, the sad thing is, you had Natalya, not Natalya, you had Naomi crying. And I think because I put up the report earlier in the day about JBL on the table asked her a question, she answered it, and it seemed like she got in trouble for it, and JBL got in trouble for it, which JBL can't get in trouble because that motherfucker damn near a Teflon Don. He can bully motherfuckers and still keep a goddamn job. But hey, Naomi took the fall. She paid the price. On the other hand, you can't be mad because Natalya ain't had a belt in damn near 7 years.
Yeah.
So it's like on the other hand, you like, and which I told you, I said that motherfucking Natalya was gonna fucking pick up the belt last night on this show. You know, and I'm glad she deserved it.
It was a good match, and Then Naomi had the belt for what? 5 months, 6 months.
Since WrestleMania.
Yeah, so she had a good title reign.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Most people, if they hold it from WrestleMania to SummerSlam. But with her crying like that and getting emotional, they probably just told her, "You're probably not getting it back."
Yeah.
Because there was no other reason to show that emotion otherwise.
Clips 1, 2, 3.
You know what I mean?
Brock's next opponent I'm willing to bet money is Braun Strowman.
Gotta be Braun
He kicked
Strowman.
his ass tonight.
But before we get there, we got to get back in the show. So you have this worthless, useless fucking match with Kaz and the Big Show. I'll just go ahead and say it. Nobody else wants to say it. Enzo, typical Enzo fucking fashion. He's up in the cage. He does his shit where he oils himself up, gets his ass ready. We were all sitting there when I said he just gonna drop down and catch a fucking boot to the face. And guess what he did, folks? He dropped down and caught a boot to the face.
You know, like I said earlier, it would have been better if fucking Big Cass, while he was hanging off the cage, gave him that big boot. Yeah, that shit would have been so fucking beautiful. He might have hit the fucking rope, but hey, it's called Casualty Award.
That or he would have caught a concussion, or it would have been another medical problem or some shit. But either way.
But did you notice in his promo before it all started, he kind of was fucking like poking the bear with his fucking promo about all the little shit that's been going on.
Hey, it almost sounded like a shoot.
Yeah,
it was kind of a shoot, but see, here's the problem with that. Enzo, take it from me, you're not gonna win. Okay, if you got Roman Reigns, the locker room leader, and you got backstage heat with a lot of people, the show can go on without you. You're not gonna win. You gotta be real careful with the decisions that you make. It's moving forward with the WWE. Because honestly, this shit with him and Kaz is over with. I hope it's over.
Yeah, it should be over.
You know,
that was it.
I don't need to see no more of that shit. That shit's done.
Clips 1, 2, 3 said, imagine if he catches Enzo into a powerbomb. I've been saying it for years. Fucking Big Cass needs to do a powerbomb. When you that size, powerbomb is the natural fucking thing. That's just like we was sitting there talking about with motherfucking Braun Strowman. That fake ass British Bulldog power slam looked weak.
I love that power slam. It's a good power slam.
It's not a good running power slam.
It's not even a running power slam. It's a twist.
It's not
that good, man. It's like you're too big.
Cena made a career on a match that was a move that was way worse, less.
But
than
it
that.
looked like a Death Valley Driver when it starts out.
Yeah.
Or a F.
It's a fireman
It used to be.
slam.
It used to be a name FU because that was the FU to Brock Lesnar. I mean, I bet you people don't remember that.
Yep,
Shit.
F5, FU.
Yeah.
The submission used to be STFU.
Yeah. Everything went fucking PG.
So as we're talking about the matches that went tits up, let's go ahead and throw in another one. Orton versus Rusev.
Gosh.
Everybody's got their own opinion on this. I don't know what the hell happened tonight. It started off good. You know, like when the match with Orton and Rusev started, and Rusev started beating Orton's ass, everybody was going, okay, great, I'm so glad he's doing this. In fact, I remember yelling this shit and saying, this is the way Corbin was supposed to start his match with Cena. If you were really pissed off about how he took the briefcase and everything and you wanted to sell the storyline further, it should have been Baron Corbin coming out there and interrupting Cena's entrance and beating his ass. But instead, they let Rusev do it. So I thought, hell, we all thought the match was off on the right foot. And then what turns around and happens? The bell rings, RKO, he lands on his head, and it's good night. After that, in our circle, with the people that was watching it with us, everybody was done with that goddamn show. Right after that shit. Because it happened so fast and it just made no sense whatsoever. And Jose's on record. He said if Cena and Orton both win tonight, the show's a flop.
They're not pushing the young stars. They're not. They're tricking these
they
old
need to
horses
win
for
for?
what, man? You know what? This reminded me of when Kevin Owens got squashed by Goldberg. How everyone was pissed off. Could you imagine how much heat? Orton, man, he's just following orders, I think.
They're all following orders,
You know,
but it's just like
you're fucking over Rusev, man. He's a fucking beast, man.
you'll never tell it the way he loses sometimes.
Okay. As I've been pushing Rusev for I don't know how goddamn long. You know, I'm getting a call from the Matrix. Anyway,
And Lawrence Fishburne over here.
no, that's a regular. I ain't the burn. I said it last night. I've been saying it for years. Rusev's getting fucked over. Rusev is getting fucked over because him and his wife took a stand against the WWE, trying to put her with Dolph Ziggler. Because in the end of the day, the WWE feels like she's too pretty to be with somebody like Rusev, to be with a dude like that. And then they taking it personal because the Rusev and his wife draw the line in the fucking sand. And they taking it fucking personal. And they've been fucking her over, and they've been fucking him over. You pay attention. Who been taking more dick pedigrees than the Rusev family? I mean, let's just be honest. You sit there and look at it, Lana get fucked over. She gets squashed. She gets fucking done. Rusev get fucked over. Remember, John Cena barely brought his bitch ass back in the door. Win. Big match. Then you got Randy Orton, who's damn near halfway in, halfway out kind of thing. Bam! RKO, 7 seconds. Good night, Nerf.
And the fact they gave Lana those championship matches, which she didn't deserve, and then she got squashed. It made it look stupid.
It didn't do nothing with deserve. They want to destroy it. They say, oh no. They're like, hey, here you go. Here, we're going to give you something. We're going to see how you look. No, hey, Naomi, go out there and choke her ass out and beat the dog shit out of her. You go ahead and do that. You know? And this is the goddamn problem.
Tommy Dreamer should return.
Shit, what? He gonna fucking come back and take a dick pedigree?
I'll tell you,
stay away, Tommy.
Tommy won't be able to help this situation.
Keep running House of Hardcore. Keep running that shit.
Stick with that Spicoli driver, huh?
Yeah. Spicoli driver.
I don't know. Like I said,
it's a goddamn fucking disgrace.
We were all basically after that Rusev match, like, what the fuck did they do to SummerSlam?
I didn't watch the match, but it's like I heard what happened. I was pissed, man.
You saw Corbin go down, and then you saw Rusev go down, and those are two things that SmackDown just did not need to happen. So moving on, you had the Raw Women's match.
Fuck Vince McMahon
for the championship.
That's all I gotta say.
And you know what? Those are
Triple H if he has something to do with it.
And those are two SmackDown wrestlers, man. Like, and remember we were talking about how SmackDown's a place to bring up the younger wrestlers.
Yep, they're fucking opportunity. And they totally went against that shit tonight.
Except for Mahal being champ, but other than that, you know.
Hey, it is what it is, bro. But anyway, so we got to move on. Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss, Raw Women's Championship. I mean, you know, if any woman was gonna get called up from NXT, they got to go to Raw, cause you're gonna keep seeing this shit every fucking month. Sasha Banks wins tonight. She submits Alexa Bliss, right? Tomorrow night, Alexa Bliss will invoke her rematch clause. They'll more than likely go to fucking No Mercy, right? Out here at the Staples Center. And then you got to think about Bayley jumping back in. It's a triangle that we're already tired of.
For a while.
You think so? Because she had the sling off tonight.
Shit, she still got that bum ass shoulder. She got that shit with that Cesaro tape and shit.
Yeah. But I mean, she had her arm in a sling last night on NXT. And then tonight when she gave Sasha Banks that hug and shit, you know, like, I don't know. But anyway, congratulations to Sasha Banks. She dethroned Alexa Bliss. We'll see what happens tomorrow on Raw. And then the next match after that was the much anticipated match of the Supernaturals. Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor as the Demon King, even though it wasn't a championship match, nor the main event. I guess they needed him to bring out the Demon King. And again, flawless entrance. Great entrance. Everything looked great. Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt went in there and they wrestled a dandy. They had a great match. Finn Balor came out on top.
The dandy.
You know, it was a good match. It was good psychology. It worked.
El Dandy, homie.
You know, the
Dandy.
The LWO.
Shit.
God, those motherfuckers were hard though. You're not gonna pour hot coffee on me anymore. R.I.P. Eddie. Anyway, yeah. So Finn Balor comes out on top. Then you got the Raw Tag Title match. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Yeah. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose challenging the champions, Sheamus and Cesaro. We all know Sheamus is backing off to go do the movie. So you knew the belts were going to drop.
I mean, you knew they were going to change it up a little bit. So, you know, when the minute they talked about putting fucking Seth Rollins and fucking Dean Ambrose back together, you knew they were going to give them the belts because they never got to get that. Because remember before, it was always Roman and Seth working together.
Yeah.
So Dean Ambrose was supposed to be the star. They gave him the shot first and he flopped. And then that's when they fucking went to motherfucking Seth Rollins and then Roman Reigns.
and basically, you had to know they were going to win the belts. You got two main event wrestlers coming up as a tag team. Of course they're going to beat Sheamus and Cesaro. But nonetheless, here's my question to you guys, and I pose this question. If Sheamus is going to leave and go film this movie, what's going to happen to Cesaro now?
The same thing he's been doing, toiling.
Mid card.
He's been sitting there. If you've been paying attention, Cesaro's been living off of other people's personalities. Tyson Kidd didn't have one. He was living off his shit. You look at him. Cesaro got all the tools in the ring, and I've been saying it on this show for years. The dude got all the fucking tools. He didn't have. I'm sorry. And you sit back and look at it. He didn't have more chances than Rusev has. Sit back and think about that. He didn't have more shots than Rusev had, and can't do shit with it. I bet you Rusev would have had that fucking golden ticket shot like how he did the Cesaro section and all that shit. Rusev would have ran with that son of a bitch.
I'll tell you, it ain't looking good for Cesaro. I wonder if they're going to send him back in NXT.
Shit, hey, send him.
Another trip down, you never know. But nonetheless, congratulations to Rollins and Ambrose. They won the Raw Tag titles. And then you get down to the 3 titles that are left. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens, United States Championship. Shane McMahon, guest referee.
Get your ass up, Fancy.
And
you're supposed to be in here.
basically,
Getting a lot of hearts.
yeah, basically, it seemed like,
Thanks for the love.
man, AJ Styles and Kevin Owens is automatic. You can tell them to go out there and wrestle in front of a fucking field full of farmers and they'll tear the house down. It just doesn't even matter. So they run this angle with Shane McMahon, and you can see the writing on the wall. It's more or less going to be Shane and Owens at the next pay-per-view, or Shane and Owens, they might stretch it to Survivor Series. I don't know. But you can tell that those two drew the biggest heat in the match. AJ went ahead as usual, got the pin, retained the United States Championship. He's walking out champ.
Is there any surprise? Was that a surprise?
Not to me.
Okay.
No.
Moving on.
No, I'm not thinking. Who do you think AJ Styles is going to clash with now?
I don't know, because he's
Bobby-
already clashed with Baron Corbin.
Rude?
He didn't beat Kevin Owens a few times now.
Bobby Roode, maybe?
Bobby Roode is coming.
You can't just plug him into the world championship match.
Hey, they
Yes.
talking about. I seen the report. I think I put it up on website. He's supposed to be getting a big ass push.
I wouldn't doubt it. He's gonna get a big push.
I mean,
when he comes over.
you know,
As long as he doesn't have to wrestle Randy Orton, he'd be
who was
fine.
that we was talking to? Said Bobby Roode don't look like a champ.
Me.
Yeah, that was your ass.
No, but I was explaining to him, there's just too many better people that are ahead of him. He could probably get the title in like 3 years, but then he'll be too old.
He'll be like 44.
AJ,
No, he 40.
Nakamura, like right now, I'm surprised
AJ
Nakamura
had
didn't get
the
the damn belt. But he hasn't had his moment yet,
He
man.
didn't have a moment.
He hasn't had
belts for 6 months.
his WrestleMania moment. I'm talking about his WrestleMania moment.
Did he beat Jericho?
He lost that fucking WrestleMania.
No, he beat Shane McMahon. That was his fucking shit.
Man,
That was his second
he
one.
gets
That's
shit.
not, that ain't no.
That is a moment.
No, it's not.
You kept trying to
What
make.
fucking type of moment you motherfuckers want?
No. He kept trying to make Shane McMahon a credible opponent for WrestleMania.
Shane
the last
McMahon was a
fucking 2
credible
years.
opponent.
AJ versus Shane, really?
Hey.
Undertaker versus Shane, really?
Hey,
Come on, man.
was they trash matches?
He was a part of
Was
a
the
gimmick.
matches trash
He's
matches?
a part of a gimmick.
Was they
he
trash
makes
matches?
the match a gimmick
Was
match.
they trash matches?
You can't
That's
even
the
fucking put
question.
that down as a legit match in the
See,
book.
you're skirting the question. The bottom line is this: AJ brought his shit. He looked good. Shane looked good.
So you tell me he worked all over the world.
He gonna
He's
fight
done
Nakamura
everything,
next year.
And he gets his moment with Shane.
He got a fucking moment.
That's not
He is a
moment.
former WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
That's like
He's
Earthquake.
made.
That's like
his
Earthquake.
own-
That's like Earthquake getting his WrestleMania moment because he beat Adam Bomb in 10 seconds.
He's talking about.
Earthquake got his moment when he got them tag titles with Typhoon. That's his moment.
Tugboat.
That motherfucker in
Typhoon. Shit, the natural disaster.
AKA
Two-time tag team
Who
champion.
stood at Hogan's side after Zeus beat his ass,
Which,
bringing in all the
FYI,
letters.
those was the best fucking tag team belts of all time. The WCW wasn't what.
No, the
without that
WWE tag titles were the best.
No, the WCW wasn't bad, and I like the ECW ones. They kind of look like the Intercontinental, but super.
Yeah.
You think the Natural Disasters belong in the Hall of Fame?
Yes. Yes.
You know what? We've never brought them up.
I wouldn't fight him on it.
I said it.
I say Tenta alone is a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
And Typhoon did his job.
Yeah.
You think about it. He was the happy tugboat when Hogan came in with Hogan. When Hogan got fucked up, oh brother, I got all these fucking letters.
All the letters and all
shit.
the prayers.
Yeah.
Hogan was somewhere snorting coke off a bitch titty.
Or getting dead in the van with Brother Bruno.
Okay, we're not gonna go there today.
Hey, Linda told the truth. That goddamn van, shit was going on in that van.
Oh my God, they called him the booty man.
Shit. The booty man.
He was a disciple.
He wasn't getting ass, so why would his name be the booty man?
You fucking up the SummerSlam shit, man.
Shit, yeah, shit. Next thing you know, you're gonna start talking about fucking Project Pat.
Oh, we don't need to go there with the Brooklyn Brawlers screaming in the whole.
Anyway, okay.
All right,
goddamn,
so
this shit's getting off the rails.
it's going off the rail. Now the next match was the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Jinder Mahal defending against Nakamura in a controversial ending. Let's be honest about the situation. I'm Team Jinder in this house. I ain't gonna lie to you, I am. But even I know it was a bad ending. He didn't hook the arm. He couldn't.
It was a bad match. It wasn't that match was horrible.
The match was what it was. It was Nakamura pushing him around the entire match.
You making so many motherfucking excuses. If it was anybody else, you'd be on their fucking head about that shit.
I sure would. Jinder gets a pass. I'm on record saying that because I like Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal worked hard to get to where he was.
Look,
and limited ability, he still made it work.
You fought me earlier this year when I was saying Drew McIntyre was coming back. You fought me. Drew McIntyre ain't shit. What Drew McIntyre ain't done. Jinder Mahal can't wipe Drew McIntyre's ass.
Well, Drew McIntyre
on his worst day.
Drew McIntyre barely showed me something last night.
Bullshit.
I'm talking about
Drew McIntyre went fucking prime time.
I'm talking about me.
And he went prime time before that.
I'm talking about
if you watched the Independence,
I watched TNA. I wasn't impressed.
When he was in TNA, he was running shit.
I wasn't impressed. I'm just telling you. I know
that match was short and it was shit. It was short shit.
We all expected Nakamura to win tonight. Why he didn't win? One of the fellas said that the call came in late, that they switched the outcome and they put it back on.
It was trash. It don't matter.
He was so over. Plus, the crowd was so over with him. Like they were. Man, I don't know why he lost.
When motherfucking Nakamura walked out, they
but he had the crowd, man.
But WWE does that. When you have the crowd, they don't give it to you. Just like when you're at home, they don't give it to you.
You making so many goddamn excuses for modern day Maharaja.
The still
trash
WWE World Heavyweight
That was a trash
for at least another month.
It's a lot of people that hate this reign of Jinder Mahal.
Well, I can't help the way Jinder Mahal's booked, just like the way he used to compensate for Roman Reigns all the fucking time. I can't help the way he's booked. Nigga, well, it's the same fucking shit.
Roman Reigns works, nigga.
No.
You cannot compare the two.
No.
I gotta give them that.
No. You can compare. And I'll tell you what, he should have been here.
Fonzo, stop texting. Watch the fucking show.
Get on Instagram.
Now,
bottom line is
slow-mo.
this. You can't sit here and tell me. You can't tell me in one breath that this person is being booked dumb and then act like that's not happening with Mahal. You think the world champion is supposed to get his ass kicked on SmackDown, his ass kicked on SmackDown, his ass kicked on SmackDown, and then fucking go to the pay-per-view and win? It makes no sense. But they're being booked a certain way.
Roman Reigns shows up in big money matches.
They're getting booked a certain way.
Mahal has the look. He's the heel from another country.
He's the guy
which generates more heat. But when it comes in the square circle, he doesn't have it.
But he's good.
He doesn't have it, man.
But he's good.
Say it how you want to say it.
But he's good.
Fucking Wrestleheads.
But he's good.
Say it how you want to say it. Say he's trash.
He ain't shit.
Thank you.
He ain't shit when it comes into the ring.
He's good.
His ring workability fucking sucks.
He's good at
that's garbage. As Amar would say.
He has no problem taking the other guy's move and selling it. You got to give him that much.
Shit, bro. I try to tell you about shit about Roman Reigns. That shit didn't mean nothing.
Roman Reigns did take everyone's shit.
He always do.
So does Mahal. He takes everyone's shit.
Today wasn't.
It didn't look good because the ending was fucked. They fucked off the move at the end. How do you know that? How do you know that?
Because somebody's trying to apply their own finishing maneuver. Their own finishing maneuver.
No.
Not he was trying to do Nakamura's thing. His own shit. He was trying to give him a hug, and he whispered Nakamura, "Please, Jim, I need your help. I fucked up. I fucked up. Come on with me."
If you go back,
he ought to be ashamed of himself.
If you go back,
instead of him showing what the fuck he's eating for SummerSlam, he needs to be in there fucking training. Get the shit straight.
If the ending was somewhat decent, it would have saved the match at least a little bit.
Go
But
back and look at the final move.
And Jose probably
You will see Mahal telling Nakamura to give him the arm. And he didn't. So he just picked his ass up and dropped him. Now that's all you can do. You don't have time to sit there and play patty cake with your Uncle Rico in this situation.
Charles.
You gotta pick him up and
You
drop him
supposed
and
to
finish the
grab
move.
dude's
He
arm.
grabbed him and he was trying to get
No,
the
he
arm.
hugged
He
him,
told him to
nigga.
give him the fucking
He hugged him.
He didn't give him
He
the arm.
hugged
And he
him.
picked him up and dropped him.
He hugged him.
I personally would have picked him up and
You
did it
making
again.
fucking excuses.
I'm not making no excuses.
This is wrestling, not excuse.
I would have picked him up.
You making fucking excuses.
I would have picked him up and I would have done it again if it was me. Personally.
Just tell the truth. Gender sucked tonight.
Jinder was alright tonight.
Bullshit.
Man.
You're never going to give him his credit because that's just how you feel about him.
But he
I don't
doesn't
give a
deserve
fuck.
credit today. He doesn't deserve credit.
Hey, I don't have
He
a
went
problem.
out there-
I don't be on here trashing him.
He went out
But
there.
he fucked up tonight.
He went out there and did what he had to do.
Well,
He didn't
you know
do
what?
shit.
Randy always has his back though. You can't say he doesn't.
Exactly.
He always does though.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
but today he doesn't deserve.
I'm
he
sorry.
doesn't deserve credit.
I can't.
He wrestled a shit
It's
match.
either
Here's
I seen
here's
him or my
question.
eyes are lying.
Wait. Here's my question then. Besides screwing up the move at the end, how did Jinder mess up as far as telling that story tonight?
I don't know. He looked like
Don't
shit.
worry.
He looked
I'll
like
wait.
shit.
I'm sitting right here.
I'm telling you right now. He looked like shit tonight. To me,
He looked better tonight than he did on Tuesday.
I think-
better than the last Tuesday.
I think, that SummerSlam was a big event, right? And I think maybe he had butterflies or eagles in his fucking stomach because it's a big event and it fucking count and you going out there as champion. Maybe he psyched himself out. Hey, little shit like that happens, man.
Man, I think India is supplying McMahon with some bootleg dick pills in order to keep fucking Mahal fucking champion.
But see, it's not even India because India's not even backing him like that. You gotta remember, that's why they brought the Great Khali. If he had backing from India, because you know why? Then people in India knows, first off, he's not from India. He's from fucking Calgary, Alberta, Canada. He's from up there. Now, he happens to be Indian, but he's not from India.
That's like Oscar De La Hoya claiming Mexico.
See, now, if he wanted to get the Indian people over, he should have went over there and wrestled in India before he came back. Now, he would have had him. But see, you coming out of nowhere talking about, I'm from Punjabi, India. No, your ass is from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. You're a Canadian.
Canuck.
Exactly, a fucking Canuck.
Bottom line is Jinder Mahal still your champion, folks.
Mark Henry's pretty much behind behind the scenes. He helped brings the talent, and Kane is running for mayor in fucking Tennessee.
So does this
Kane's
mean
pretty much done?
Does this mean Cena's against Mahal?
I think Orton's gonna go. I think Orton's gonna come back from Mahal now because he's gonna come out.
gosh.
Yeah, to be prepared. While y'all complaining, oh yeah, while y'all motherfuckers is complaining, in this bitch, Orton about to be your champion.
Or Cena, Orton, and Mahal in a fucking two-way?
Because let's be honest, Orton's gonna come back and say, I beat his ass clean last week. What are you gonna do? You gonna deny him a championship?
Hey, I didn't agree with that shit. I came on here. Me and you was in agreement. I said, hey, that's bullshit.
I'm just saying.
And then not only he beat him, he beat the shit out of him.
Whether you
It
love
was a skunk.
Whether you love him or hate him, Mahal was a new face as a champion. Now you go put it back on Orton. See how far that gets.
I don't want to know Orton. Give me somebody else.
Yeah.
Orton want to sit at home, fuck his wife, and hey, I don't blame him.
And he wasn't the only one to
Jay
retain.
Gaultier, he said, is Rusev getting released? I don't know. I put up in there, if he asked for his release, he'd be well within his rights.
I don't
How
blame
they
him if
fucking
he did.
treating him.
I don't blame him if he did.
That is my kitchen, bitch. They ought to be a fucking shame of themselves. That dude is a goddamn beast. And he getting treated like that.
I wouldn't doubt it. But then here's my question. Would they put the belt on him in TNA?
Probably.
Or would he go over there and fucking get beat
Global
by
Force.
Kuda?
Hey, yeah.
Whatever
yeah,
they call it, yeah.
Hey, if Rusev take his ass to Japan, what would you say then?
I think Japan's probably a better place for him.
He'll be bad over there.
I think he can do
Shit,
strong
because
style.
you sit there and think, hell yeah. He's rough and ready. Like, I don't think that'd be a problem for
Maybe he
him.
don't want to go wrestle in Bulgaria. I don't know.
Really?
I don't fucking know.
Next!
Bottom line is the fatal four-way at the end. Lesnar versus Reigns versus Strowman versus Joe. They tore the place apart. They fucking destroyed the place. Braun Strowman, good lord, man. I know he didn't win the match, but as Amar used to say, that motherfucker won the night. He really did. He beat Brock Lesnar's ass. And nobody saw that shit coming. Nobody seen it coming. Strowman showed up and showed out like he always does. It's only a matter of time. It's on borrowed time right now with the belt. That motherfucker's going to win the title. He really is. And like the way Brock Lesnar came back in there and won that match, it was a trip. Because like I said yesterday on the pre-show that Lesnar was going to keep it. I said Mahal was going to keep it. Those two came true. What I'm saying is this now.
Oh shit, XL making an appearance.
What I'm saying now is this though. Where do you go from here? Because Lesnar obviously ain't going to defend again until Survivor Series.
We already know where it's going from here. Samoa Joe is done. He beat him, and he lost in his match. Roman Reigns is done. He took the fall in his match. It's only one motherfucker left who was kicking ass. The monster among men, motherfucking Braun Strowman. That's who's left.
But Lesnar's not going to face him until what? Survivor Series?
It might be before that.
It should be before that.
Which is no mercy.
It should be. If I was them, I'll save it for Survivor Series. You know,
if it's no mercy, we're getting tickets. I want to see that shit live.
I would have to call off work.
You shouldn't be on tape with that, right? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think the government want to hear.
But really, real shit. All four men again tore the house down. There was no reason why that was the last. There was no reason for that not to be the last match of the night.
I don't think that's the question.
They just
tables being broken, barricades,
chairs thrown, fucking the steps being damn near bent and broken.
Roman Reigns used those steps kind of fucked up.
He caught Strowman with the corner of them steps.
Yeah, he fucked
him up.
Let's be honest. The two stars out of that match, Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. Samoa Joe was almost non-existent in that match. You pay attention to.
Hey, he was choking out people at the right time.
But he was more time on the outside.
Yeah.
When you sit there and think about that shit, he was on the outside the whole fucking time. It was Roman Reigns and it was Braun Strowman. He was working with Brock Lesnar. Either Strowman.
Hey, but Lesnar did his part in that match too. You can't take it away from him either.
Well, that motherfucker took a 20-minute coffee break shit.
Hey.
That motherfucker went to the back, probably went and got a hot dog.
That motherfucker started off ransacking shit and he finished ransacking shit.
He didn't ransack shit. He gave some niggas some suplexes. And then he went to he went outside the table city.
What do you call that when you're clearing the ring, bro? Clearing everyone.
Lesnar took the most punishment out of anyone in that match.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah.
But he needed to.
Yeah.
He needed to.
I mean,
you had to sell Braun Strowman. You had to sell Braun Strowman as that monster. And they did that. With that double dragon tank top. They did that. That motherfucker had that tank top like Roper, homie.
I wish we would have saw a double F5.
That motherfucker only had on the suspenders.
Instead of just the one, right? Hit him with that one F5.
Roper only had the suspenders with spikes on.
XM95 said that shit was lit.
Maybe it was William.
Strowman will get the title eventually.
The Black William.
Yeah, the Black William.
In clips 1, 2, 3, I went back up. Rusev should be U.S. champ. Fuck that. He should be the world champ.
Well, you know, if they want to eradicate the situation, they go Rusev versus AJ Styles. Ain't nobody going to complain about that. That'd be good going forward.
And you know what?
So he can lose that one too?
No, but AJ's the kind of guy that will put him over.
Yeah. Especially if AJ's going to move on to the world title.
The thing is, Orton's been in the fucking business for so long that he knows that that the older guys have to bring these new guys up and have to give them the rub, man.
Orton don't know that because he was fortunate enough to get the push at a very young age.
Because he had a name.
Yeah, and Barry O, his uncle, paid the price.
Jesus Christ, don't start.
His uncle paid the price back in the day.
Well, then how do you explain Putski's son, homie?
Putski never gave up the cheeks. If we don't tell it,
nobody said Barry O gave up the cheeks, man.
Hey, it's like Donahue said. You're a strong guy. You just let him fondle you like that?
Okay, if he's in the back seat in the middle between two other strong motherfuckers, I'm sorry, you're going to lose that battle.
Hands on the inside thigh.
What Martin said, just fucking clinch up.
Oh,
God.
Oh, well.
Okay, this is goddamn enough.
Some people are pushed through like the Brooklyn Brawler. Motherfuckers think Kamala didn't know what the fuck he was saying or what he heard. They just thought I was a big dummy. Mm-hmm. Heard him screaming in the next room. That would explain why he's been around for so long. Anyway, that was SummerSlam. So I guess the question is, after the SummerSlam show, tomorrow night on Raw, where do you go from here? Where do you go? With this shit that we saw tonight, right?
Strowman's the number 1 contender. That's where we go.
Okay. And then what do you do with Reigns and Joe?
Well, you got to get them new people. Because I think they didn't burn each other out. They didn't been burnt out during this fucking shit.
No, I think Joe, Reigns, and Strowman might have a match to see who's number 1 contender.
This is what I think. I think tomorrow on Raw.
I hope Rusev and Mahal next pay-per-view.
I think.
And Rusev fucking put him in the acolyte.
Honestly, I think that Roman Reigns is gonna have to work with Kaz next.
Jesus fuck.
Let's be honest. I think that's.
God.
It can't be Joe because it can't be double heel.
Hey.
I think Big Kaz and Roman Reigns probably might start a program
and
tomorrow.
I'm sorry. And like I told him before, if you think about this, the spot Braun Strowman, that was a Big Kaz spot. Big Kaz had first crack at it, and he flopped. Then they went to fucking Strowman, and Strowman then ran the fuck away
He
with
took
it.
that shit and ran into the house and shit like
Shit,
Dion.
he ran to fucking 92 houses.
He ran like Forrest Gump through the fucking field goal post.
And the big slow-mo fucking Big Kaz is just slowly walking away.
I'm thinking that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna have him.
He's like a
somebody
fucking Kevin
do that.
Nash reject. If Kevin Nash's son wasn't a fucking bum like he was, it'd be Big Kaz. Okay, like, was I the only motherfucker seen the police report? Like, hey.
I never saw it. I ain't even gonna speculate, man.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't know, man, but I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly on the Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's the number 1 contender, but I'm afraid Brock ain't gonna defend that belt till Survivor Series.
The thing is, we also gotta find out what is Lesnar gonna do. Is he gonna go to the UFC? Is he staying? Like, we don't know. Like, he
needs to get the fuck
he's
out.
He's kind of like Brett Favre. He's holding up the shit right now. You know.
He always do that shit. He's a fucking glory head.
And I'm pretty sure tomorrow too they're gonna bring out the superstar shakeup. They're gonna say that's probably gonna be next week.
All he wanna do is, okay, I wanna fight. He gonna go fight John Jones and get his ass beat. That's what's gonna happen.
I wouldn't take that fight. Truly, I wouldn't.
If you
Lesnar
if you Brock Lesnar, you shouldn't take that fight.
Lesnar has no reason to take that fight. You ain't gonna get nothing for winning or losing out of this.
It's a big money fight.
You're not gonna gain nothing.
10 mil.
I don't think the UFC's ever paid anyone 10 million.
They paid him like 8-9 million last time.
Yeah.
No, he made 3 million last time.
No, he did not.
No, that's Conor McGregor and Ronda Rousey paycheck.
Ronda Rousey
and Brock both
made 3 million.
No, he got a piece of the gate.
You have to look that up.
He got a piece of the gate, and
They
he got a
don't even
piece of
earn
the
that much as a show.
They charge exorbitant prices for them tickets.
Just because
and you never know what they might say. Like, hey,
it's a small,
get your piece of
intimate
pay-per-view.
It's a small, intimate fucking.
That's
crowd
not
there.
fucking intimate.
It is.
You know what's intimate? Like 7,000. That's intimate. If you got motherfucking more than fucking 13,000 there, that's not intimate.
I ain't never seen 13,000 in no fight because they don't have it out like that.
Because they had it. Wasn't they in Vegas?
Yeah.
At the one where the hockey team play at, right?
Yeah. When you won the T-Mobile or
the T-Mobile? Yeah, I think it's T-Mobile. I was gonna say Kia, but he's a fucking wrong.
Yeah, it is T-Mobile. Right there off the 15. Yeah, that's right.
It's trucker shit.
Yeah, basically, man, SummerSlam, we was deflated from there.
Authors of Pain, Raw, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't think they go. Cause I mean, shit.
They gotta go to Raw, man.
Yeah.
Cause they're gonna be the ones that take the belts off of Rollins and Ambrose. It ain't gonna be the Hardy Boys. Even though Matt's already calling for it on social
Because the
media.
Usos running that penitentiary
Yep.
on motherfucking SmackDown.
And they ought to stay there. I'm glad they won so they can stay there.
Yeah.
I really do. Because they'll get fucking lost over on Raw, man. And then
Shit,
let me guess.
before.
Let me guess. They'll go to Raw and they'll turn Jimmy against Jay. You know they will. You know they'll do some dumb shit like that. Raw is a fucking hazard place to work. Like, if you want your career to go somewhere, don't go to Raw.
It's a fucking cesspool over there. That's what it is.
And then you gotta look at this. Finn Balor won his match against Bray Wyatt. They're done. Maybe they'll put Kaz with him.
with who, Wyatt or?
With Balor.
Why? Shit. Because you know Finn Balor gonna lose that shit.
God.
It's like there's no win.
There's no winning situation.
I'm telling you, they look at Kaz as like the next Kevin Nash.
He don't got it, man.
That does not help anything by thinking you're the next Kevin Nash.
They loved them some Kevin Nash. They really loved him some Kevin Nash.
The lowest drawn champion in WWE history.
Hey, You see, when I dropped that shit on y'all a couple of years ago, nobody didn't want to believe me. I'm like, he was the lowest drawn champion.
Because
he's one of the biggest shit talkers.
He always talks about how much people can draw.
And I'm like, but you notice he never talk about the WWE. He always sticks to the WCW shit. He never talk about his WWE run. You know, he keeps it to the WCW shit.
And the WCW shit was embarrassing.
But we can say that the WWE did kind of suffer when he left. He suffered a lot.
A little bit.
When him and Hall left?
A little bit.
Brought out the fake ass thing. Brought out fucking Isaac Yankem to fucking play his part.
Good old Kane.
Yeah.
With the greasy ass hair.
Hey, and nobody thought that shit was legit till they showed up in AAA.
Yeah.
Remember, they went down there as a fake Diesel and a fake Razor in AAA.
Shit. You know, as we talking about shit was an underrated show, Shotgun Saturday Night. And I liked it when they was filming that shit.
I love that shit.
One of my favorite shits was that 97, that Royal Rumble motherfucking weekend. They was down in San Antonio.
Terry Funk. Huh?
Terry Funk and Steve Austin had that little street fight in the bar. That nigga Stone Cold threw Terry Funk in the beer pack.
No, I like the one where Ahmed Johnson did the proverb punch on the limo, homie. I'm fucking D-Lo.
Oh, that was in New York. That was at the train station.
Yeah, the train station.
Yeah.
and with those being the great moments, I have to deliver the worst moment of Shotgun Saturday Night.
What?
Do Love versus Rockabilly.
Jesus Christ.
God, that match was so bad.
That whole for Billy Gunn, that whole Rockabilly shit was just bad.
Someone said Kevin Nash versus Big Cass.
Right?
What, father and son?
Student versus teacher?
Yeah.
Let's put him on the pre-show.
That was Wrestling Clips 1, 2, 3.
He got to wrestle his goddamn daddy.
God, that would just be such a train wreck.
It's like, there's so many like scenarios that we don't know what the fuck's gonna happen tomorrow, but
it's like both of them, like they get in that turnbuckle and they get confused.
Big Cass need a manager in the worst fucking way. Hardcore Holly versus Al Snow was cool.
I think Big Cass.
Hardcore Holly was just good.
Yeah, he was solid, man.
He was just a tough. When he got rid of that race car bullshit, that Thurman spark plug Holly bullshit.
Thurman.
Yeah, Thurman spark plug Holly. When he got rid of that shit, and he went hardcore, it was Rocky Gibraltar. You see, he was ready to beat Brock Lesnar's ass in real life for breaking his arm. Like that shit turned fucking real quick.
Yeah.
Hardcore Brock Lesnar gonna talk all that shit. He didn't want nothing Hardcore Holly.
Hardcore Holly's well respected. That dude ain't no joke.
Hey, he was the one that was putting motherfuckers on the hood. He put Cody Rhodes on the hood. Like, hey, for like 2-3 months, he beat the shit out of Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, see, that's the problem now. You don't have a Hardcore Holly now. Because if you had a Hardcore Holly now, Enzo, you're working with Holly for the next 3 months.
They wouldn't even do that to Enzo.
That would have settled that.
Because they would have put somebody they want to go forward. Now, if Enzo did go there and they did pull that shit, oh yeah, it was Enzo to get fucked.
Like the old school Iron Sheik, want me to break his legs? Fuck, man.
He hit Al Snow with ice.
That shit used to do shit like that, man.
They need to have, dude, I wonder if they got a Best of Shotgun Saturday Night. They need to put that shit.
It's on YouTube.
They need to have that shit on there. Shit, I remember when they used to have Jim Ross and motherfucking Jim Cornette doing that shit.
The ring was small as fuck too.
Yeah, that's because they was in unorthodox places. A bar, a goddamn train station.
Good old Flying Nuns, aka the Headbangers, something.
Yeah. People forget about them. Multiple time tag team champions.
Yeah. Hey, and they had a decent comeback a couple years back.
No, they was decent earlier this year.
It was this year they came
That
back.
was earlier this year.
No.
Yeah.
It was this year.
It wasn't this year.
It was this year. When SmackDown did the separation, Headbangers was on there.
Oh, that's right, they were.
He put RVD through a table. Parker Holly was fucking a lot of people up.
Yeah.
And then not only that, I miss Crash Holly. It's sad the motherfucker killed himself. He was a tough little son.
Super heavyweights, a combined weight of 800 pounds.
It's hard.
And then that nigga always carrying that goddamn scale.
Yeah. They were bad, dog. They were bad.
And they had Molly Holly with them. They was getting.
Yep. And Molly Holly was
everybody
good.
could work.
Yeah.
Yep. Molly
You
Holly.
had 3 good workers with the same people. Wasn't like the job squad.
They had to toss that fucking NASCAR gimmick. Fucking WCW. When WCW had that WCW car in the Bush series. Lance Hooper.
Okay.
He sucked so bad they had to hurry up and start following Mark Martin. The number 6 Valvoline. I remember that
what
shit.
else is going on?
I'm a NASCAR fan.
Yeah.
So.
Hello? Hello? Oh, okay. You're talking about something.
Yeah.
Get to this fucking goddamn NASCAR racing now. No. So.
Bring it on home, Denny.
Alright, we gonna try this shit again. If motherfuckers do not want to call, drop the number.
Oh, 909-496-4752 on the Obama phone.
On the Obama. Obama!
On that burner phone.
Yep. If you want to call there, drop your questions here. We got a few minutes. We can take a question and answer. Motherfucking shit. Let's get this shit started. From the crowd. Mailman.
You really working over there.
Yeah, I know.
Breaking ass over there.
Thank God ain't nobody there.
Yeah, thank God that fan ain't fucking blowing that shit over here.
Okay, no, I have a question. What do you guys rate this pay-per-view on a scale of 1 through 10?
1 to 10?
5.
Nah, that's too low. There's so many good things. I can't.
No, that's a good number because the way they squashed Rusev and fucking Corbin.
I would have said a 7. I would have given it a 7.
I'll say 5.6, like 5.5.
5, 6.
Because I'm counting the Usos a part of that.
The only thing that got us up to even that was the main event. If that main event wasn't as good as it was,
yeah,
probably
the Uso penitentiary.
Less than 5.
You had motherfucking what was that three matches.
And I'm glad Neville took that belt back from Tozawa too.
Yeah.
Just say it. See, look, 7.5. See, XM. Close. I said a 7. You know, to me it was a solid 7. You know.
Yeah, maybe
it wasn't. If Rusev,
if they didn't bury Rusev and Corbin, then they would have been a 7.
I just didn't like that. That's hard to walk away from. Like, you have Rusev lose in 7 seconds to Randy Orton, who's a 13-time champion, who's a made man, who everybody fucking suck his cock, and all this other fucking shit. Hey, it's true. Mr. Hypermobile shoulders. And I'm like, well, how did this help Randy Orton?
It don't.
It don't do nothing for him.
It don't do nothing.
He's just another notch on the bedpost.
Rusev needed this shit tonight. Corbin needed this shit tonight. We both agree. Like, it's just...
And it's... That shit's disgusting, man. I'm like,
both matches
what
are on
the
the
fuck
SmackDown
Rusev
brand
has
too.
to do?
The so-called land of opportunity.
I wish he got as many opportunities as Cesaro got. I really did.
Yes, you all right.
Yeah, that irritates the shit out of me. Like, you got one person who don't get no opportunity, and you got somebody who's been given multiple opportunities and just can't do it.
Yeah.
And
it's very disappointing.
And it's fucked up, man.
Well, now with the rumors about the shakeup, like, I know Asuka's still champ. She can't come up to the roster. The Usos are now champs.
She can still drop that shit fucking Wednesday.
It's a possibility.
She can still drop it. Just have Ember Moon just, hey, make an impromptu match. Ember Moon just drop her quick. Hit some stunners on her.
But that still doesn't make sense after they wrestled a Danny last night and busted their ass. And
no, she ain't no Bob Backlund who's into fucking Diesel and fucking 10
God,
seconds.
that was horrible. We gotta still relive that in history.
Wrestling changed.
And now, and remember we were saying, or there was rumors that the Usos were gonna go to Raw, but they're the champs now. They're not moving, so.
XM said, if Corbin would have won, I would have gave it an 8, but. And Jay Gauthier said, where's Mike Bennett?
He wasn't missed, I'll tell you that.
Shit, you don't know because they won't give him a fucking chance.
They fucking buried him and Maria like right away.
They talking about he wasn't in shape.
They should have
What the fucking kind of shape you supposed to be in?
He
The dude's cut up. Like, I'm sorry, like, how much better shape you can get in?
Dude should have never started off with the main roster. They should have went to NXT.
No, see, he couldn't start off in it because they got too many motherfuckers coming in. You look at it. You got Adam Cole, baby, fucking coming in there.
I'm just saying.
You got fucking Red Dragon coming up in there.
If it was me, I would have said Mike Bennett.
Stay optimistic, positive.
Shit. Hey, we're trying, bro, but I gotta tell you, man.
This shit's dark. It's dark.
Because
if I gotta use DMX fucking time, it's dark and hell is hot.
Hey, we've all watched wrestling long enough to know that going forward, it's hard to see the bright spots because the young people that you want to see get pushed, they always lose the key matches to the key wrestlers that they don't need to lose to. You know, and tonight was just another one of those situations.
Well,
you know what I mean? Because think about
Usos versus Young Bucks, who you got?
I take the Usos.
Shit.
You know, and it's a controversial thing to say, but I think the Usos are a better tag team than the Bucks. And I'll go on record by saying that.
The Bucks ain't bad.
No, they're a great tag team.
I can't stand the oversaturation of the super kick. Like you seen tonight, not to cut you off, Hoss.
They kind of did it tonight.
But see, they did it for a purpose. It was towards the end. The fucking Young Bucks, they super kick a motherfucker the whole match. And like, it totally kills what a super kick is to me. I get it. They got t-shirts say super kick party and all this other fucking shit. They totally killed it. And then, I'm sorry,
let's be honest.
Young Bucks, I take them down a notch because they talk so long. Like every time they contract us, oh, we're gonna go to WWE and they pussy out. Oh, we're gonna go to WWE. Don't talk about it. Unless you're gonna do it, don't talk about it.
They wish they'd get a match against the Usos at Mania.
Shit,
let's be honest.
That'd be money. That'd be a great fucking match.
But you know what?
You got two brother tag teams.
Just in general though, just around wrestling, there's too many people using the goddamn super kick. Like it's so many people.
Yeah. You had Adam Cole use it last night.
AKA the Stevie kick.
Yeah, it's so many people. It's so many people using this shit that it loses its value. When it was just Shawn Michaels and Chris Adams doing it, it was all right.
Well, shit, Chris Adams ain't used it a long time. That nigga dead.
Well, you know, I know he shot himself, but he had a good super kick too.
Was it an accident?
I thought he shot himself. Like Cheddar
I thought he got shot.
Oh.
That'd be something. Hey, that'd be something good to look up.
Actually, no,
Gentleman Chris Adams.
that was what's his name? That was that wide receiver.
Who?
Shot himself like Cheddar Bob in a nightclub.
Oh, you talking about
Plaxico Burrs.
Plexico.
Yeah, that motherfucker shot himself like Cheddar Bob.
Shit, he shot his fucking shit.
Yeah.
In New York, they gave him 2 years for him shooting himself in his shit.
Yeah. You got 2 years for shooting yourself. God damn. Any more questions coming through?
Well, Clips just said, I like to see Tom Matone in WWE. I don't know, shit.
But I think he's headed for big things in New Japan, so I think I would hold on for that because he's probably going to take that U.S. belt for Kenny Omega.
To answer your question, Chris Adams died and he got shot during a drunken brawl.
See, that's why I said, I know he didn't kill himself.
I thought
he got killed.
He was put up for trial for manslaughter for killing his girlfriend because they were both overdosed on GHB and alcohol.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I hate to hear that.
And while he was awaiting trial, he was fatally shot in the chest.
Yeah, because
a drunken brawl.
Stone Cold took his bitch. Because Blossom, the one that helped him come up with Stone Cold, that was Chris Adams' bitch. Her first daughter is by gentleman Chris Adams. Basically, Stone Cold raised her. She got 3 daughters, 2 of them by Stone Cold and 1 by the gentleman Chris Adams.
Oh, okay.
And he's basically like the inventor of the super kick. I think they tagged him with that.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Good old Chris Adams.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you might as well go ahead and shoot your kitchen bitch out if you want. Or,
Kitchen bitch!
you know.
Road dog. If it's you who's writing this shit because you the head writer, you fucking punk son of a bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you. With your fucking spend my day working hard. You punk motherfucker. I can't fucking believe that you would fucking sit there and do Rusev like that. I just don't. It's like SmackDown was the better show for a long time. And it's like you motherfuckers been finding new ways to fuck it up.
Push it in front of the fans so it can.
Over there burning up, son?
Yeah.
Wait, take you a fan walk.
It's a doozy over here.
But you know what? And tonight, how Rusev, how Baron Corbin, 2 of the young lions, how they got treated was fucking deplorable. And you motherfuckers ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, you would think big matches against big opponents, they should have went over.
Which was better, TakeOver or SummerSlam?
TakeOver.
You see, motherfuckers didn't even stutter.
There wasn't a bad match on the card.
5 out of fucking 5.
Wasn't a bad match on the card.
5 out of 5.
Wasn't a bad match on the card.
They pitched a fucking no-hitter, shutout, whatever the fuck you want to say.
Yep.
TakeOver was the shit. I'm sorry. Them 2 disgraceful, how them kids got treated tonight, that shit took the value down. And I'm like, I know we're not the only motherfuckers that sit here feel that way about that shit.
It didn't help the business. Flat out.
Fucking disgraceful.
And then let's talk a little bit about the women. So obviously, Naomi will get the rematch against Natalya,
Probably not.
and then Bliss will probably get the rematch against Banks.
Probably not.
But after that, it's like, where do you go with them? You gotta start lining somebody else up.
To piggyback off what Randy was talking about, that's why a lot of wrestlers from Japan, the Young Bucks, Omega, they're kind of hesitant coming over here because now they're gonna be even more hesitant. Look how they did fucking Corbin and fucking Rusev.
Yeah.
They're gonna get shit canned, man.
They keep people away. They can
Well,
keep
Instagram is gonna stop and we're gonna restart this shit up. Share. Keep going. We're gonna fucking keep this party going.
Yeah, it only goes an hour, huh?
Yeah. We ain't gonna be on too fucking long
They
after
don't
this.
be on too much longer.
We about to wrap this puppy up. You checking connection.
Sometimes,
In 3, 2.
sometimes you just gotta go and just give out a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
But see, it's like this. And don't forget to subscribe to Wrestleheads on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
Yep.
Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Now, what the fuck we was talking about?
If you want to drop some news and notes, you know. You go ahead.
I thought you were doing
What
kitchen
fucking news
bitches.
and notes we got? Shit, we got the fucking pay-per-view.
Basically.
Oh yeah, here's some good news. Charlotte put out a report on her goddamn daddy, and he's fucking doing motherfucking better.
Goddamn daddy.
Hey, I'm happy. Motherfucking Nature is doing. Yes, we're on Twitter too, under Wrestleheads.
And you know what? Rest in peace to Jerry Lewis.
Oh yeah, and Dick Gregory.
Yep.
We did Dick Gregory last night.
Well, Dick Gregory too.
Yeah.
And usually I always hear Death come in 3, so.
Long live the Bahamian diet drink.
Yeah, that's all. You better go get you some of that Dick Gregory.
What you want, son? You know I gotta eat.
Bro.
They say I gotta wait,
Bro,
can't wait to eat. Yeah.
Fixing that old ass metal fan.
Peanut. Fix you some of that Dick Gregory.
Right for red.
Oh, man.
Shit.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Well, I think shit. If you go on the fucking the YouTube page, I think you got the Twitter information on there, and the Facebook page.
What you say about Darren Young?
What happened to Darren Young?
Got hurt.
He fucked up his shoulder, but he should be getting ready to come back.
I don't know
Cause
why.
he been rehabbing.
Stay gone. They ain't gonna do nothing good with you.
No, put him with the Titus brand. Titus one of his boys. Like, go with him. That's the best thing I can say.
So him and Apollo Crews can be a tag team?
Hey.
Oh, and to finish up whatever I was saying before we got cut off, that's why a lot of people from Japan or any other federation, they're hesitant on coming over here, man, because look what happened to Rusev and Corbin, man.
It's totally understandable.
You know? You don't want to get fucked like
unless
that.
you like a Kenny Omega or Okada right now, where you can pretty much tell the motherfucker like, hey, I'm coming over here and this is the way it's gonna fucking be.
Yeah.
You know?
Put in their
You got
contract.
a chance to get taking a dick pedigree. You're totally right on it. You
Yeah.
know, a lot of dick pedigrees was handed out today.
Yeah.
And it's fucking sad.
See, someone like Orton, he should know. Okay, I'm
He
the
don't
older
care.
guy. I'm the older guy.
He don't care. The only shit he's gonna do is just like John Cena. They're gonna do the passe shit. You know, you remember the last time they was a good tag team when they was teaming up against Mr. Kennedy. Cause they sent Kennedy out the fucking door. They knew. You see, Kennedy was so fucking over. They were scared. He was over. And it was like, oh shit. And it's just like fucking old Tyrant Turner. Gotta drop down on that nigga. Can't have that around here. Can't have it around here. So they said, and Kennedy know that shit. Kennedy would have been the next team. Remember, they had a Rocky Gibraltar up his ass.
Yep.
He won the goddamn Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yep. He was, I mean, you can kind of put Baron Corbin under the same circumstance. Like, they just found a dumb way to get it off of him.
Shit, you see, they gave that, what happened to fucking Edge?
Yeah.
They gave that shit to
I
Edge.
think Edge took his briefcase.
Only 4 champions defended their titles over SummerSlam. Weekend was able to retain Asuka, Jinder, Brock, AJ Styles.
WrestleClips 1 2 3 asked The Rock versus Booker T. SummerSlam 2001. What do you guys think of that match?
Shit. I think it was a cool match if I remember.
That's fucking 16 years ago.
I don't remember it, but I can almost guarantee Booker T didn't win. I can almost guarantee that.
I think that's the one where The Rock took the WCW title from him. I think that's when he became WCW champion.
That's where all the WCW people were. They had to come over and get fucked before they got accepted.
Hey, but they couldn't trip on Booker T because remember Booker T had a guaranteed contract and he turned that shit down.
Yeah.
To come over.
Well, like Kevin Nash,
Yeah,
Hogan, they all sat in their ass, got
and they
paid.
was like, fuck that, they ran, you see them
that money
motherfuckers
right
like,
out.
you see motherfuckers to like 2002 and shit.
Yep.
They was like, fuck that, Goldberg too.
Yeah.
They was like, fuck that, I
You can't blame them. You
I
can't
couldn't really
blame
knock
them. It's
them.
paid.
You making easy money.
It's the easiest money they can make.
And then you think about it, all the time they probably spent away from their families, they can sit there like, hey, I can sit here, I'm getting paid and, chill out with the kids. Go catch a ball game with the kids, Shit like that.
Missing that road pussy, though.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. A day in the life, boy.
We all heard stories, how
Yeah.
John Cena was pushing 280.
Shit.
That's right.
Or like Kevin Nash was jackknifing Dixie Carter's pussy.
Oh, God.
Fucking Cornette told him that shit.
Oh, man.
Kevin Nash.
I could have gone without knowing that.
Oh, good old Dixie. She was taking that nigga to Dixieland.
Heart of Dixie. Dick of Dixie. Dick to Dixie.
Yeah, I think that's more accurate.
Oh,
He was giving it a good old jackknife. Giving it snake eyes.
I think we gotta go ahead and we might as well wrap this puppy up. Cause I mean, it's
Scott
hard.
Steiner versus Brock. No, Scott Steiner won Brock. Apparently he won Triple H's ass still after all these fucking years.
Steiner's too old now. It just.
He's never going to make the Hall of Fame.
He
talk
looked
shit
bad
like that.
that last. I seen that shit when he went to TNA.
Yeah,
It was bad.
Well, cause he up in age now. It look like he
Yeah, but he was talking
Okay,
shit
you can't
about.
sit there and talk shit to Triple H. To be honest with you, I ain't a fucking Triple H fan, but Triple H still going like when he gets in there, he's still going at a main event level. Steiner could barely fucking move.
Yeah, but see that
You can't be talking shit.
no one's gonna ever shut Scott Steiner up,
And see, that's the goddamn
and nor
problem.
should they ever.
He worried about
Like
talking too
Scott
much.
Steiner, if you don't have a podcast, please get a podcast. Cause I
He
listen
ain't gonna
to
never
that
get a
shit
fucking
every day.
podcast because he gonna be calling everybody fat. Everybody's
Well,
fat other than him.
Hey, it is what it is.
Samoa Joe's fat ass, fucking Bubba Ray's fat ass.
They had some good matches though. They did. They had some great matches.
Everybody's fucking fat to him. Somebody be like, yo, fat ass.
Steiner's the
I'm
man.
like, shit, he's
though,
fat
bro.
compared to Triple H. Triple H is in fucking shape to be damn near 50. Shit.
Steiner's the man, bro.
Steiner was the man.
Like shit, I'm sorry.
He ain't that.
All you gotta do is separate your hips and put your ass out,
That
and
motherfucker-
Big Papa Pump will make you pass out. Shit. I'm over there. I've been hitting switches off bitches all my life.
You really think he can still do that?
Motherfucking
Fucking
Steiner
no.
was no joke, man.
That motherfucker might pop his hip out of place. Shit.
Hey,
That
Father
nigga,
Time
he couldn't
catches
even
up.
do a goddamn belly-to-belly suplex.
I will say
What
this.
the fuck?
Father Time catches up with all of us. But in his day, Scott Steiner was a bad motherfucker. Him and his brother.
He got a third super siege. Like Triple H. Wrestling Club say EC3. EC3, he probably can come back, but he gotta cut that juice down. That boy on that goddamn juice.
Man, I don't see why he's like I don't see why he ain't TNA's like main guy.
No, they gave him that fucking MMA title right now.
Yeah, that Grand Prix shit.
Won't they change that shit? That's another thing.
Pontiac Grand Prix. The good old Le Mans.
Those were some good cars back in the day.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, he was.
No, they weren't.
Motherfuckers used to run them motherfuckers.
Your fucking blinkers will stop working. That's the first step.
The
And then
Pontiac
your
Le
fucking
Mans.
passenger window wouldn't go up.
Well, the Grand Prix was good.
It was, man, that's when GM was making shit cars. Cause them, the Cavalier, all that shit. It all started, like I said, it all started with your blinkers not working.
1, 2, 3, Cody Rhodes in New Japan and Ring of Honor. Shit, like he said, he making way more money than he was in motherfucking
And if you're Cody Rhodes looking at how they're doing these guys, why would you come back?
And he's still plowing that pussy too. Lucky bastard.
Who, his wife?
Yeah,
She a big fan of Wrestleheads,
I know.
Yep.
which means she ain't a fan of Wrestleheads.
Next time, just don't bow down.
I wouldn't bow him down. I was trying to be nice. Because I'm like, okay, you never know. Like sometimes you don't
You're a
know.
savage, damn it. Be a
Hey.
savage 24/7.
Hey, I went back on there and fucking told her my goddamn piece. What I'm saying is, you never know these people power.
You don't want to get the show
Shit.
shut.
Yeah, and get our shit fucking shut down.
What is
They
she gonna do?
Work fucking hard. Hey, she got motherfucking subscribers, man.
Sure as hell ain't gonna wrestle. What a flop.
She left TNA.
That was worse than One Warrior Nation.
God damn. But shouts out to Cody Rhodes' wife because she's just a big fan. Oh.
Well, I think we need to go ahead and bounce, so that's it.
And that stripper with Enzo too.
Oh yeah. Kiki Bitar. Yeah, she like Wrestleheads too. No, and I mean she really like Wrestleheads.
She's awesome. I like her.
She actually like our shit. So shouts out to her. And good job for fucking outing Enzo.
Show off that monkey.
Oh God.
Oh me? Oh, I didn't do the same thing I always do.
I think if you want to see that, you gotta go to that club in Buffalo. And make sure you actually pay.
And have some
Not
money.
trying to pull an Enzo.
Don't pull an Enzo and be cheap.
Try to be there all night with $10. like motherfucker, and then you can't go in there bragging about how much cheese you got
And don't want to spend
and don't want to spend none.
Acting like good old Al Bunny in there with the good old fishing line, homie.
Yeah.
$1 bill on the fishing line.
Fucking dollar with the string.
He gotta be a fucking shame of himself. Imagine one day WWE versus TNA. Shit.
It'll be WWE buying TNA and beating all the wrestlers. That's exactly what happened. Shit.
Fucking horrible.
Yeah, man.
But shit, when the next time we gonna be on this bitch?
We'll see what happens this week.
You guys should do a show for the Superstar Shakeup.
We'll see what happens. They gotta announce it
Yeah, we gotta
first.
find out when the fuck it is.
Hey, you
and
can
see,
only predict so
and
much.
see the goddamn direction.
Yep.
And fucking Instagram, because you're live, and of course we on motherfucking gonna be on YouTube later on tonight. Let us know how you feel about the show and the page. I mean, we try to get you as much content. I mean, most of the time people be talking shit, talking about, you don't put the little spoiler alert in front of the spoiler. What the fuck it matters if you're gonna look at it anyway? Because if you tell something, it's just like with a little kid. You tell them not to do it, they're gonna go and fucking do it. Just because you told them not to.
At this day and age, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Thank you, 1, 2, 3. You're awesome too.
At this day and age, with all the technologies out there, if you're worried about a fucking spoiler, don't fucking have a phone. Don't have a
internet.
computer.
Don't have none of that shit.
Don't have none of that shit. Don't listen to the radio. Don't fart sideways. Because you're gonna find out what the fuck's
about
gonna happen.
the Mae Young shit.
You can't even have DirecTV because that's Eastern time.
Yeah. They was giving a shit about the Mae Young shit, which they're just putting up the bracketology tonight, which I gotta put up on the fucking page. Matter of fact, I'll do it right now. They giving a shit about that shit, but I'm like, it's not my fault they motherfuckers filmed that shit way last month. So you think you're gonna fucking not find out about it for a whole fucking month? Plus,
I'm a different kind of person. Cause see, I like to know what the fuck happens, cause that's gonna determine if I'm gonna really sit there and watch it or not. Like, oh man, remember back in the '90s, that night that WCW gave away the result.
yeah, damn.
Remember in the '90s when they gave the result away that fucking Mick Foley was gonna win the belt?
You talking about WCW?
Right. And then everyone turned their goddamn TV to watch him win.
That's gonna put some butts in seats.
Hey,
I remember I was in Chicago.
everybody turned the channel to see
I was
it.
in Chicago. It was around what, December? I think it was wintertime. And I remember my uncle, God rest his soul, called me like, hey, you ready to turn the channel? Mick Foley's going over. I'm like, first off, I looked at the phone because I was like, my uncle don't even fucking watch wrestling. But he was watching WCW that night for some fucking reason.
Yep.
He like, Mick Foley's gonna win the world title.
Yep.
And I was like, oh shit!
I think everyone.
I wasn't even
turned the
watching
channel.
WCW. I think I was watching something else on fucking
No, this was the bad. Let me tell you, because I was a WCW fan. And I was watching.
What, you watching Silk Stockings or what?
No, that come on after Raw. That was early 90s.
Let me tell you, this is the problem. You can't have Shivani go out there and say, we understand that Mick Foley's going to win their belt. You know, that's going to put a lot of butts in the seats. We're live. And then it's fucking Van Hammer versus fucking DDP.
That's what, 1, 2, 3, you goddamn right, CM Punk.
Of course everyone's going to turn the fucking channel.
You can't even blame Shivani though. That's fucking Bischoff shit.
Yeah, that was Bischoff made that call.
Yeah.
And
And then fucking Shivani got the shaft.
Yeah, he ended up getting blackballed for that shit. I think he got a radio show now.
He has it with Conrad Thomas with the Bruce.
Yeah, basically he said they blackballed him for that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's
fucked
fucked up. I'm like, he wasn't running shit. He didn't make the call like,
He was doing what he was told.
Yeah, you got motherfucking Bischoff in your motherfucking ear. And I'm like, that's fucked up because Bischoff been getting jobs from the WWE.
That's like Medusa dropping the fucking the bell in the track.
She paid the price
that
for a
was
long
that,
time.
that was fucking Bischoff's call right there.
But he paid.
No, that was her call.
No, because he offered some extra money.
That was her call because
He
she
offered
said
some extra
she
money.
said I got the belt. Do you want me to bring it? And he goes, yeah, sure. And he goes, I don't think I would have done it, but it was good TV. That was fucked up.
Yeah, but
when he hung her out to
yeah,
dry.
but is that what she said or because that's just
No, he
Bischoff.
said that in the fucking shit when they brought it up, and she kind of said that shit too. I think he offered her some extra money to bring the shit.
I don't know.
But that was fucked up.
Man, she sure did have those tits when they were in fucking the Dangerous Alliance.
You fucking dropped that belt in the track.
She had them tits when she was with the Macho Man. You imagine it was her, Molly Holly, motherfucking what's the one he was fucking with, the young chick.
Gorgeous George.
Yeah. I think that's the one where you hear the story that what's that fucking Bruce Campbell, motherfucker from the Evil Dead, because they was on set of the Spider-Man, the first one back in the day, where they heard motherfucking screaming. The Macho Man was digging the bitch out in the fucking trailer. I think it was Gorgeous George. Hey,
R.I.P. to Macho.
Hey, that's some history shit if you didn't know that. Bruce Campbell tell that story all the fucking
It's up to you, Hope. What do you want to do, Hope?
Yeah, he hated Hulk Hogan's guts. And it's all about Hulk Hogan trying to play like, him and Macho Man was cool.
And then Ultimate Warrior
bust his ass out.
R.I.P. Warrior. Randy never liked you.
Hey, that's the one you gotta look that shit up.
I know you.
Ultimate Warrior.
I know you.
And I think Ultimate Warrior was just semi-cool with him during when he came that last
He was like, I mean, it's not your hair. What are you doing?
How you in court with a bandana, Terry?
You're in character in court. Fuck. Ultimate Warrior ripped him a new asshole.
Man.
He sure did.
Them fucking videos, I was stuck on them. I was just watching them.
Anytime you see somebody cut a promo with some fucking drawings of themselves in the back, you gotta fucking be ready for anything. And we were not ready that day. Busted their ass
That's when the whole Linda, you serving your wife. I'm the only one that told your wife no.
He was like, I was one of the few wrestlers that said no to your wife. That's bad, bro.
I don't think he said no to Linda. I think he was fucking Linda McMahon.
Oh man.
I'm just telling you the truth.
Yeah.
Cause hey, remember, she was the only one that got the word to come back.
Yeah.
Hey, that was like that fucking what's the name from Goodfellas? Hey, I know
how to talk to her,
especially to her. And then you find out in the real life, the real story, he was digging her guts out. Yeah. They try to make her look like she was just only fucking with Ray Liotta's character. Like, no, you getting fucked by Paulie.
Lord knows she was there by herself a lot. He was out with Janice Rossi.
Shit, and the other one.
And the other one, the one that's on Younger now.
Younger.
Shouts out to Younger. Go on and finish the show, because now we're talking about TV Land.
All right.
I just want to say, man, I've known this guy on the left wearing that bullshit t-shirt for almost 10 years. Guy on the right, almost 20 years. Two of the biggest wrestling fans that I know.
It's been longer.
07. AMR2, even though he's on assignment right now. I've known him for a long time. These guys are.
He got designated for assignment.
These guys are two of the biggest wrestling fans. Two of the biggest wrestling fans I've known. I know wrestling too. Been watching since a kid.
Literally.
And man, just subscribe to the YouTube, Twitter, or if you have Twitter,
We got Twitter.
Instagram, Facebook. Support the show. These guys
Shouts out to you guys too, man.
These guys put their heart
together.
These guys put their heart in the show, in the page. They really do love the fucking
fucking
wrestling.
Business.
They love the business, man. So
they get real frustrated when it don't go right, but that's life.
yeah, but
That's why
it is what it is.
That's why we started this show all them years back.
Bro, we started with no table, no background, no nothing, standing there with a phone.
Hey,
wearing a plaid shirt with a tie.
if you want to go back,
Even before that, I had on that lime green polo where all the nooks and crannies
God.
It was too tight of a shirt.
It was like a Thomas English McMuffin or muffin.
Yeah, fat man rule number one: get a goddamn shirt that fits.
Hell, you can even look
it
at
covers up all the
You
rolls
can go on
and
our
shit.
YouTube page under Wrestleheads, and you look at our show where we restarted back in 2014, and you just see how the set look and all that shit.
The lost tapes.
I can't even. That shit was my goddamn.
Like when Wu-Tang put out the RZA hits.
It's the same shit, just that
I'm
night.
trying to do that one day. I'm trying to get the lost tape, because there was one at my old house when we sitting in front of the table, and it was on the phone. It was way up here.
That's right.
So you know it was old because I was still smoking.
Yeah.
And it had the little cup said ass
Hey,
straight.
remember back in the day when we used to do the show? He used to come out with that goddamn Chicago jacket on.
It's like 100 degrees wearing that jacket.
Man, we're out, man. That's enough,
I love my city.
Oh, man.
All right, man, you guys out.
So we're gonna wrap this motherfucker up.
You guys have a good night, man. We're all waiting to see what happens on Raw.
This is Charles Jones. I'm Randy Dixon, the mailman behind the camera. And this is Wrestleheads, and we should be seeing you in a couple of weeks.
Peace, 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 peace.